Are you looking for the best Canon camera? In this video, we will break down the top Canon cameras on the market. Before we get started with our video detailing the best Canon cameras, we have included links in the description for each product mentioned, so make sure you check those out. Starting off at number 1, we have the Canon EOS Rebel SL2. Look, if you have been hearing good things about dual pixel AF and want it in an affordable DSLR camera, then Rebel SL2 would be your best bet, period. Starting off with the body of the camera, it is considerably small as compared to other DSLRs in the market, the same as the Rebel T7i, and it's considerably lightweight too, weighing in at just 1 pound. The Rebel SL2 is perfectly suitable for vlogging. Now it's not as light as a point-and-shoot camera, but it's not too heavy either. The design of the camera is like any other Canon camera. Standard design with standard control buttons, a 3-inch touchscreen vari-angle LCD. Oh, and the camera also has flash on top. The build quality is all plastic with some leather covering. The leather covering along with the compact design makes handling even better. Talking about the sensor, you get a 24.2 megapixel CMOS APS-C sensor with the Rebel SL2. Now the main difference between a full-frame sensor and APS-C sensor is the aspect ratio. APS-C takes a little cropped pictures as compared to full-frame, but there is no difference in the quality. There is a myth that full-frame sensors are better than the APS-C sensor. It actually depends on the need of the user. Most of the DSLR and mirrorless cameras have now started coming with the APS sensor in them. Read more about the APS-C sensor. This sensor in Rebel SL2 helps in capturing FHD 1080p videos at 60 frames per second. The videos and pictures taken are sharp and come with dynamic colors. Combining it with the AF system that comes along, every shot becomes a treat to look at. Talking about the AF system in Rebel SL2, the camera has 9-point AF system for recording videos and taking stills with great autofocus. Along with that, the camera also has dual pixel autofocus that is insanely fast when recording moving objects. You can simply put the DPAF at work by touching on the display, and object tracking from there would be done automatically. For wireless sharing, the camera comes equipped with all the technology. It has Wi-Fi, NFC, and Bluetooth that would work with most iOS, Android, Mac, and Windows devices. The camera also supports the Canon Connect app. At number 2, we have the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II. This is not the first time that G7X Mark II has been featured in our videos. Apart from the G7X Mark II, Canon also has G9X Mark II, which is an excellent camera, but has few differences compared to the G7X. G9X comes with 3 times optical zoom, while the G7X comes with 4.2 times optical zoom. G9X also doesn't have an articulating touch LCD, while the G7X has that. But G9X is also quite cheaper as compared to G7X. The camera features one of the latest Canon processors, Digic 7. Now we already have Digic 8 in the market, which offers significant improvements over Digic 7, but Digic 7 is good too. It offers faster image processing and helps you capture up to 8 frames per second in burst mode. Talking about the design and build quality of this camera, since it's a point-and-shoot camera, it's very compact. You can easily hold it in one hand and operate it. This is the actual main reason why the PowerShot G7X is so popular among vloggers. Its compactness makes it easy to hold in one hand and record vlogs, and since it comes with 180 degrees rotatable 3.0-inch LCD display, you can always monitor your vlogs in real time. The camera is mainly built of sturdy plastic with leather covering on a few parts, which give it an ergonomic grip. This makes sure that the camera doesn't easily slip out of your hands. Talking about technical functionalities, the G7X Mark II comes equipped with a 1-inch 20.1 megapixel CMOS sensor with wide-range shooting capability. With it, you can shoot up to 1080p HD videos at 60 frames per second. Unfortunately, the camera is not capable of recording 4K videos. For focus, the camera comes with TTL autofocus and manual focus. The manual focus could be set by just touching on the LCD. Automatic focus, on the other hand, is quite accurate in most of the case, but sometimes is not fast enough in low lighting conditions. Personally, our favorite thing about this camera is its capability to shoot up to 8 frames per second at continuous shooting. Now, this could be very helpful for those who are looking to record some fast action sports with the camera. Sharing content with this camera is a very easy experience. The camera comes with Wi-Fi and NFC for seamless pairing and transferring of data wirelessly. So now you won't have to plug in your camera via USB to your PC or laptop to transfer your videos or images. At number 3, we have the Canon EOS Rebel T7i. If you have ever used any DSLR in the past, you will immediately notice the size difference here. Along with the compactness, the build quality of the camera is good too. It's mainly plastic with a decent amount of leather covering, providing a grip for better hold. Other than that, the camera body also has buttons and rotary dial that are easy to locate. The camera also comes with a 3-inch touch LCD that articulates. Ever since the users have started recording vlogs, an articulating display has become a must. It helps you see what the camera is capturing in real time. This touchscreen could also be used to set up focus manually by simply touching on the object where you want the focus to be. It can also be used to play with the settings and basically do everything you do with the buttons. For wireless connectivity, T7i offers quite a lot of options. You get built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and NFC. Using any of the connectivity options, you can transfer files directly from the camera to your mobile phone, laptop, or tablet. Talking about the picture quality and autofocus, you won't be disappointed at all. The 24.2 megapixel CMOS sensor combined with a 45-point cross-type autofocus does absolute magic. Dual pixel autofocus is new in the Rebel series, but has already been featured in high-end cameras like EOS 80D, 70D, etc., and is one of the greatest autofocus technologies. The camera can record up to 1080p videos at 60 frames per second with great color accuracy. Unfortunately, we don't get to see 4K video recording in this one, but that's okay since we're already getting too much at this price point. It was already very surprising to see Canon including its dual pixel AF technology in its lower segment DSLR cameras. You can get up to 6 frames per second while shooting in burst mode, which is more than enough for anyone looking to record fast action sports or some wildlife too. Autofocus also works quite fine. And for our final pick at number 4, we have the Canon EOS 5D Mark IV. Starting off with the body of the camera, it's well built and heavy. The body is built up of sturdy plastic with leather covering on some parts for better handling. The body has all the usual controls that you get to see in any Canon camera, so if you're coming from any Canon camera, you won't even have to look at the manual. The camera offers 7 frames per second at continuous shooting, which would be more than enough for any fast action sports or wildlife, but for the price that we are paying for this camera, we could have gotten better FPS in the burst mode. Some of the cameras on this list, like Canon G7X Mark II, offer 8 frames per second at continuous shooting, and come in at a much lower price. The 5D Mark IV comes with a 30.4 megapixel full-frame CMOS sensor that helps you to record 1080p FHD videos at 60 frames per second, and 4K videos at 30 frames per second or 24 frames per second. At 30 FPS, the camera records DCI standard 4K videos. The 1080p videos that the camera produces are amazingly color accurate, with perfect saturation. Talking about the best feature of the 5D Mark IV, the dual pixel CMOS autofocus. Well, this was not our first time trying the dual pixel AF. We have already used it in Canon EOS 80D, 70D, and Rebel T7i, and we are a big fan of that. Dual pixel AF makes focus tracking smooth while creating movies or taking stills. It's Canon's in-house technology that helps in capturing and retaining the focus even when the subject is moving. The camera also has 61 AF points that are well spread across the sensor and detects the object seamlessly. Along with that, you also get 41 all-cross type AF points for even better performance. The one thing that might hurt some of the users is the LCD display of the camera. Although its touchscreen display is one of the best displays we've ever seen, it doesn't articulate. Now, depending on how you're going to use this camera, this could be disappointing. Looking at the weight of the camera, we are pretty sure you won't use it for vlogging, so the fixed display shouldn't be much of an issue. For wireless seamless file transfer, the camera comes with both Wi-Fi and NFC. You can also download the Canon Connect mobile app to directly upload files to social media sites. Along with this, the camera also comes with GPS installed, so that you can automatically tag the image with location data. Last but not least, the camera performs perfectly in low lighting conditions, with ISO expandable up to 102,400. You will get perfect shots even in the darkest of places. So that sums up our top Canon cameras. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on the video, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have a great day.